welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Our game tonight featuring the Jazz as they go up against the Lakers. And guys, for Los Angeles, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Right out of the gate, Shaq, a few teams with championship aspirations underperforming.
Yeah, sometimes when everybody's picking you to win, it can go to your head, Ernie. That's when leaders have to step up and right the ship.
Well, sometimes the more talented you are, the more everyone wants the ball, and that creates chaos. In that climate, it could take time.
Kind of like on this show. Now here's Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scoring surge in the NBA. Now, many credit years of defensive rules changes, such as limiting hand checking on and off the ball and getting rid of contact in the paint. Now, everyone isn't pleased with these changes. Some say defense is no longer allowed, but a higher pace of play, more efficient shot selection, and lots of threes also play a role. Most fans aren't complaining. Kevin?
It sure is fun to watch, DA. Thank you. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Great one out there with Porter. Then there's Baller, and there's Maverick, and it's Barry in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, they've got Boss. Captain Clutch is out there with Champ, and it's Smith, and it's Bell in at the 4 slot. Clark, the rookies are still trying to get their firm footing as the new season begins and a new arena for them opens up. Talk about your journey over the course of your rookie year.
Yeah, I remember it was really exciting to have fulfilled the dream of being an NBA player. I struggled early in the season, particularly against some of the veteran guys I ran up against, but found my rhythm and really played extremely well for the second segment of the season. But there was a period, Kevin, when I ran into a wall and just had nothing in terms of sharpness or legs. And then all of a sudden, after about a week and a half of that, it just went away. And I hit my stride and finished strong.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Houdini. Porter kicks to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15, and the shot goes down.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Cole, following the bucket by the Jazz. No good on that one. Nice D from Porter. Here's Griffin. The Lakers with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Now, here is Morris. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against... It's rebounded by Boss.
And that's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Cole, the pass to Bell. Porter with a block. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Now, here is Morris. Guarded closely. It's taken away by Smith. Puts one up from 19. Offensive rebound, Salvaderi, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Morris. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Cole, covered by Morris. Smith inside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Bell passes to Boss. Salvaderi kept alive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hamilton outside. There's the pass to Barry. And the Jazz, another 3.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's Cole. Pass to Smith. Shot from 16. Buries the jump shot. Now, here is Morris. That's tipped. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Here's Houdini, covered by Smith. Here's Barry. The Lakers with the rebound. Boss has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Cole. Passes it to Bell. Clock at 6. Boss passes to Smith. Fades back. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now Morris. Again, New Orleans turns it over. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
It's Cole with the ball for the Lakers. Pass to Boss. Bell up on top. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Cole. He kicks it to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Hamilton with some nice D. Here's Houdini. 11 points for him in that last game again. Banked in off the glass. Here's Cole. Here's Salvaderi. Here's Bell. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And here is Morris. Outside Griffin. And there's the pass to Barry. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Griffin with the steal. Down low, here's Hamilton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
The Lakers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Pass to Bell. Bounce pass Smith. Here's Boss, covered by Hamilton. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked. Left side, Griffin to the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bell. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Kicks to Morris. Porter against Smith. 6 to shoot. Porter passes to Griffin. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin. I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. The Wizard, he's checked in for Bell. Silk comes in for Smith. And it's Bottoms in for Champ. Then for the Jazz, the Wizard, he's checked in for Hamilton. Prez comes in for Porter. And Stokes subbed in for Morris. Here's Cole. Inside, Salvaderi. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Lakers on D. Here's Stokes. Passes it to Barry. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Lakers. Picked him clean. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Francis's shot is off. New Orleans trails by 3. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Simmons checked in for Boss. Here's Houdini. He's got 8. Pass to Stokes. He kicks it to Griffin. Here's Houdini. Jazz passing it around. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range, Simmons pulls it in. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Francis. The shot will not fall. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Lloyd, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now, here's Lewis. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Barry passes to Stokes. Here's Houdini. The pass to Griffin. Kicks it to Stokes. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Simmons pulls it in. The Lakers shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. No one near him. Pete misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Prez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And that one misses. Foster's checked in for the Jazz. That one drops. He ties it up. 1:21 left in the first. Here's Cole. Pass to Pete. Back to Cole. 6 on the shot clock. Out left of the wing. Launches a 3. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Stokes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes to Prez. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Stokes, the pass to Prez. Here's Lloyd. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Houdini. He's got 8.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 3. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Houdini. Prez out there with Foster. And there's Maverick. And it's Lloyd in at the pivot, manning the middle. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against New Orleans. The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well. But a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
Here's Stokes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Houdini. From the arc. Rebounded by Pete.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Francis. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Stokes. Makes it off the glass.
Someone on the D has to throw themselves in there and contest the layup.
Lakers leading by 3. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Pete. Lewis on the wing. Defended by Foster. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Simmons, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Barry. Cole looking for an opening. And there's the call on Maverick. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Roberts checked in. Morris is checked in for the Jazz. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lewis kicks to Simmons. Here's Francis. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Smith checked in for Los Angeles. New Orleans trails by 3. Morris outside. Pass to Lloyd. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the pass to Smith. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Foster against Simmons. From 6 away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Simmons will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Passes it to Barry. Rebound the Lakers.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Clark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never lets up. It's always on you, and I've come to enjoy the fact that I can be fully immersed as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you and others, and then have a period of time where I don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of the hours that you have to put in. And I've got a little more job security, I think, in the role that I serve as an analyst as opposed to what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me. Here's Francis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Roberts. To the right side. Clock at 6. Here's Salvaderi. That's tipped, but they get it back.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
New Orleans trails by 5. Morris passes to Porter. New Orleans moving it around. Now here is Hamilton. D right on him. Here's Morris. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now it's just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Simmons passes to Boss. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Morris outside. He kicks it to Stokes. Pass to Porter. Here's Stokes. Guarded by Simmons. Puts one up from 19. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Stokes.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
LA has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Bell is checked in for Simmons. And New Orleans also making a change. Griffin's checked in for Stokes. And here is Los Angeles now. Bell with it. 8 points his last outing. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Here's Foster. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morris passes to Hamilton. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 8 rebounds in this game. Tipped away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Porter's running. Morris with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a low 30% mark from the field. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Francis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Francis. Looking to end the run. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Out to Morris. A floater. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Roberts. Smith outside. Pass to Bell. Smith with it, defended by Griffin. Out to the wing. Francis passes to Smith. Shoots over Foster. The rebound by the Jazz. Hamilton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Foster, that's good.
Timeout.
Foster's got 4 points in the quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Making a change here. Cole's checked in. Los Angeles trails by 7. The pass to Roberts. Shot clock at 6. Foster against Smith. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Prez is checked in for Foster. Jazz leading by 7. Now here is Morris. He's got 6. It's rebounded by Boss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now here's Prez, defended by Bell. Now Prez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. Lewis checked in for Los Angeles. So he picks up just one from the line that time. It's Cole with the ball for Los Angeles. Lewis down low. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jazz leading by 6. Morris outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Morris has got 8.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Cole. He has 6. Back to Bell. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. And there were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened. There's no doubt, DA. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. Throw good. Porter. The Wizard, he's checked in for Bell. And New Orleans also making a change. Lloyd's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:37 left in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Cole, the pass to Boss. Rebounded by the Jazz. Lloyd's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Boss has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Cole. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 10. To the middle. The kick out to Porter. Here's Lloyd. Morris trying to free himself up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for Champ.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Prez finds Morris. Knocked away. New Orleans moving the ball around. Passes to Griffin. And it's Prez, top of the key. Cole with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 10. Keith, the pass to Cole. Outside for Lewis. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lewis has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Pass to Prez. Right at the free throw line, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New Orleans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Taking a look at New Orleans. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.